Hello, welcome to another episode of Mine Colonies. Today, gonna go kill some withers. I realized that the mine colony ships, like this one here, they each contained one wither skull. So I just went around, collected a bunch of them off camera. Figured it shouldn't be too difficult to kill the wither with my gear. However, I'm still gonna go a ways away. I also added a Kiro mod so my electric can go on a back slot now, so I can have that as well as my netherite chest plate. Figured I had to do the dragon fight, no problem. Wither fight shouldn't be a big problem either. Then after we go kill these withers, I was going to move my storage and everything way deep down inside of that player hut I made 2 or 3 episodes ago. I'm just gonna make it to the hub over here. Yeah, I noticed this with this biome, whatever biome it is, it stacks the spruce trees like that. I hate it. This looks like a nice spot to go fight the wither as well. As well as it's not gonna be just straight up wither fight. I want to get some wither roses in the fight as well. First wither on this world, by the way. I do not have arrows. Hopefully that don't bite me in the butt. A couple of these wither roses. I also, as you can probably just saw, I installed the loot bag mod. Oh, I need my arrows for this. I'm just gonna temporary point. Go quickly, fly back, get some arrows, then I'll be back shortly. Alright, I am actually prepared with some arrows now. I have no clue what the actual status of this wither is. Where he's at exactly. Right there. I'll just wait for him to come back down. You know, thinking about it, I don't think I've ever actually killed the wither. And I made him my helm. Yeah, I was just regenerating faster than the wither effect could kill me. Well, I placed my other materials back, so I'm gonna just go fight these other two in a cave. Make it easier and faster. Then I already checked. This mod pack, it doesn't add anything extra you can get with another star. If I can find a mod that adds something that I feel like would fit, I may go ahead and do it, but that's if I find one that fits. I'm actually gonna need one of these here in a little bit. Zombie. This is a neat little colony. It's the looks like it's the medieval oak style. God, those super tall trees are just so ugly. Like, when you're in the forest, they look nice. It just looks like heavily wooded forest, but from a distance, no. Go ahead, put that right there. How's it? Everything. Get that and the skulls, and go find a cave under this village. Over here. Then I did end up getting unbreaking on my Elytra. Not through fishing or getting a book. I got another villager with unbreaking book, but that unbreaking book through that villager cost like 46 emeralds. And this looks like a hardy spot to go fight a wither. Or two. More emeralds. And I put my arrows back. And 3 nether stars just like that. More emeralds. Holy cow. The reason I don't mind having a bit OP armor is because I'm in it more for the mine colonies aspect over the like Minecraft difficulty aspect. That's also part of the reason I did the Spice of Life book. I got 6 wither roses. Well, yeah, this is just the loot bag. I had them in my last My Colonies playthrough. Wait, really? I'm out of iron. I'll just request 2 stacks of that. And a stack of stone. Um, I may look into those to get transportation to and from the surface and my player workshop. But before I get working on the player workshop, earlier before I started recording, I also realized there are 4, yeah, 4, yeah, it was 4, just mega holes I still do not have placed yet. I do want to actually place those real quick. I do know where I want them placed. This colony is starting to actually feel populated now, and I love it. Yes, this should be enough room. Over here is going to be the forestry hall stone. Push it all the way back. Go check it. Ooh. No. Actually, um, I don't think that will interfere with the redstone at all. Because it'll leave these two rows. And that's above it. God damn, that was not planned out at all, by the way. Obvious. I feel like it's obvious it wasn't planned out, but damn, that's cutting it close. Well, the forestry hall, it will have the forester, dyer maker, dyer, the sawmill, and the rabbit hutch. The sawmill is the one I really need. Is there anything else that might intersect with? It does not look like it. Fully inside the colony, yes. Build building. Then on this side, it will be the geology hall, I believe. It's still fully under the ocean. Have to fight with a little bit of water, but it won't be till the very end. Huh. And it goes right through the door on that side. And this hall, it contains sifter, crusher, mechanic, and Fletcher. The mechanic is what I really need from this one. Well, the crusher will be good as well. Okay, I think that's good. That's where I want it. Check the doorway. Yep. And because I have my blacksmith now, the builders will be able to dig those spaces out without me interfering with them at all and having to come bring materials back to them. That's this way. Oh, yeah. And then I'm kind of having to decide if I want the mystical hall I want over here. And running through the industrial or the residential district. I want the mystical site here and the mystical hall because I want it near the library. I feel like that makes sense. What side do I want it on? I'll take it off the side I'm on. Mega hall, mystical hall. Bring it down. Turn it around. You're lined up. Make sure it's not interfering with anything it shouldn't. I didn't think there were. Then the military hall. I already know. I want that going past the my area. Which I think I can do some good up here. Put some of my storage in this area. Infrastructure mega halls. Scorched I got, scholar, military. Push it back. Make sure it's lined up. It is. And this one comes with the barracks, archery, combat academy, and I think that's it. Yeah, that looks like it. Go ahead, get that going. I need a lot of chains. So now, for the rest of this episode, going to kind of keep an eye on the builders, because they do have a lot to dig out now. I'm I'm thankful that I barely missed that. Where I placed them all at night, so we won't have a whole lot of progress during the day. This guy's kind of got working. Oh. And I should not have to do anything with them unless one of them gets sick. And I should be able to get all these, place them in storage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a chest, which 2 logs. This is actually first thing going down here. Yeah, I'll just leave that here. Come on to that. Loot bags. Okay, I cannot do that. Yeah, so what this does is, alongside storing them all, I can cycle them to get the specific loot bag I wanted. Up to patent. These two are creative only. I may get the loot recycler if I ever set up actual mob farms and grinders and stuff. But for the rest of this episode, it will be spent moving my storage down to the bottom. Oh yeah, that's the difficult thing, since they're all technically I want to say separate items. They don't stack. I have the elevator mod. I should set those up. And then I kind of want, let's see, it's an even amount. Then I will have the controller in the middle. Alongside the ID. Yeah, because the controller IO, it just acts as an expansion, which actually I cannot pick that up. And I already took my ender pearls down. I really need to set up those elevators in here. Running up and down that's starting to be kind of annoying. Um, I just want to see if. Oh wait, I can move the ender chest. Okay, I can still pick it up and use it when it's underneath something. Come all the way down here. Put it beside the controller. And come start up those 2 more research items. Which I think both of the ones I wanted were in this section. Yeah, puzzle, so composters can create puzzle and let it go, which is plantations. And then next up, it's gonna be consume arrows and think I'll pretty much be caught up after you consume arrows. And I need to make a cake, I just don't want to. Ooh. Enchanted golden apples. Which is going to be a very rare find. And I need 16 of them. I may install a mod that just allows me to make those. Come check on the mining operations. Then this episode, it's not going to be all recorded at once. So I'm going to be back once I get the rest of the storage moved down here. Because it is going to take a bit to make all those trips. I'm just going to fill this wall up. And if I ever need to expand, I'll have more than enough room to expand on it. And because of those IOs, I may even be able to figure out a way to just kind of expand to this other wall in a way that's not seen. I can't tell if this is 1 or 2 blocks thick. That's 3 blocks. So I may be able to actually have it on both walls. I'm not too concerned about covering these windows because there is nothing behind them. But I will, last episode I did also go ahead and get everything upgraded to level 2, including the second farm, which this is not the normal mine colonies mega hall style I've been using for this farm. It's the big hole with the decorations inside of them. And just got residents here. Farm, he has 1 plot here, then 4 more plots in here that can be used. All the residences are placed, and it took forever. I think now in total I've got something like 28 residences. Each one at the moment can hold 2 people. And at level 5 they can hold 5 people each. Yeah, I'll be good on when it comes to colonist for a while. I even have a bunch unemployed ones right now. I'm loving how this place is starting to actually feel like a colony. Every time I'm in here, I see them walking around, standing around. I use that ancient tome to tell me if I'm about to be invaded. But yeah, I have a lot of citizens now, 50 to be exact. Oh, 14 unemployed. The all time. 154,000 delivered items. Almost 100,000 blocks placed. Then I noticed the miners have been at work. And you can just see how far out this miner's expanded. He is actually outside the colony now. Which is part of the reason I wanted them at the very edge. Oh, this is new. I wanted them at the very edge because I knew they expanded out like this. Then the other one's much lower. And I actually kind of like this one. Because you can really see how much he's gone out. But with that, I'm actually going to get back to moving the storage down there. Actually, I can finish that right now. Then after I move the storage, the rest of the episode is going to be just purely decorating down there. And moving just some basics down. And I think what I'm going to do for the elevators, put them in this main area, that main shaft. Oh, no. I am one short. I want all the wood in one place. Then I know I'm actually missing the two other types of wood and mangrove, I believe. Yeah, because there's what, 7 types? I have all 7 of those. Mangrove, which will go here once I get it. Then the 2 nether types. And the ores all kind of stand. Oh, wait, I'm missing the bamboo. And my just kind of wood supplies. So this is going to take some time to actually get organized. Then I want to get like the post box and everything, the post box and whatever the other one is called in here. I'm gonna take out some of these bedrolls, make an actual little bedroom under the stairs. Do I not have a spot for feathers yet? Guess not. You can go right there. Okay, I'm gonna let the miners dig out some, just AFKing, and I will be back when I start actually decorating the downstairs, which will be just 1 second for you guys. Alrighty, so the next thing to do for the workshop, I want to get warp plates set up, so I'm not having to constantly run up and down to get to the supplies. I think I'm gonna put one warp plate on the boat. Yeah, I'll put one on the boat, then one somewhere inside the actual workshop. But to do that, I need to get me some ender pearls, which now that I have the end unlocked, I just have to remember where the entrance was at. I really should mark that. Do I have anything appropriate? Alright. I only need 3 ender pearls to make this work, but I figure the more I get, the better. I'm actually only gonna get 3 for now. I don't feel like spending a whole lot of time in the end. I know this episode is already kind of getting long. Oh. I forgot I don't really have any actual staircase set up. Two. He gave 2. enough for now. Um, and I need some of this, a flint. Can I do anything with bacon? Okay. I did kind of do some AFK, not like real AFK, just have this going in the background in case a raid came. The miners, the builders, barely did anything because they were out of range. This was me digging out these tunnels so they have access. This one got one layer dug. This one got 2 layers dug, I guess. Started on the 3rd. And this one was the most progress. Another thing, when I get the this all set up, I won't have to worry about going to the wrong floor. I need 1 flint. I'm gonna need 4. 8. I'm actually gonna need 2 flint. I'm done here. 2. Gonna be a raid tonight, so you gotta keep an eye out on that. Oh, it's about to happen now, actually. I think. Digital home's glowing. Um, alright. 4 more. Put 1 more plate. There. Come back up here, put the other warp plate, as I said earlier, this one's actually going on the ship. Just because I feel like that'd be an appropriate spot. Um, I don't want it down there. I do want it up here. What do I hear? There's someone there. Stand on it. It takes me down here. And that's how the warp plates work. Just like that. Make it look somewhat nice. Um, yeah, I'll do it. I'll just do 2 stairs right there, which now that I can quickly go back and forth. I like it. Next up is a bed. Do dark gray. Does not matter. Not like I'll really use it ever, but it'll be nice to just have. Just for decoration. I needed 8, 12. Um, fill it in. I'm gonna do 2 stairs up there. Well, see, it's like mods like this sport model mod. I don't really feel bad about using because it is just that little bit of quality of life. That cave? No. It, in reality, just saves a little bit of time and annoyance. Alrighty, so then down here, actually up here, I want to do a post box. And a mailbox? No. I'll start with the post box. Post box and whatever this is. Actually. These are gonna go up here. Then stone cutter, wood cutter. And wood or sawmill. Iron ingots. 3. Then I can pick what wood I want it as. I go with the spruce like everything else. Alrighty, so I got just some of the basics. As I go on, there will be more and more added to this. Just kind of checking on everyone's progress. You've still barely touched it yet. So I just don't know where they are hanging out at. Is you're not there? You're not there. I can actually just remembered, if I remember correctly. Um, I know that there's a way to highlight the colonist. What hall are you working on? Military hall. So you're the one over here. You're actually working. Wait. Okay, so that one has actually gotten some work done. You're not there. You're not there. Just playing a game of Find the Colonist. Okay, you're actually working, but I expect that from you. How do I locate the colonist? Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay, so then I know him. Okay, and you're actually in there now too. Okay, so yeah, all the colonists are doing their work now. Um, take my anvil down. I cannot think of anything else off the top of my head that I need to go take down. I got storage. Got these. Um, you can actually make some elevators. Or say 32. It's either gray or light gray. I have gray. Just seeing all the colonists actually running around just makes me happy. Now that magnum torch is right where I wanted to place the elevator. What if I do? No. I can move the magnum torch all the way to the bottom, I bet, without a problem. Um, oh, I'm an idiot. That little bit of time without a torch allowed a bunch of mobs to spawn, apparently all right here. As long as they are not where the builders are. There we go. Takes me all the way down to the main hall. I have my bed. Leap ahead because I want to go deal with this upcoming raid. Pirates, no. Not pirates. Northwest. I gotta get out and go deal with those pirates that escaped. Okay. Getting some actually decent loot bags from this. Toss all this junk. Pillage the ship before it sinks. Because these ships, they do take a little bit to sink, but if I can get as much resources as I can from it before it does. such as all these lanterns. Standing barrels. I don't actually want to go inside yet. The pirates, they are much more annoying to deal with than the other types of raids, but the payoff is huge. Just from the ship loot. I could have used that bed a second ago. Don't need paper. Don't need any barrels. Don't need those. And here, another skeleton skull. I just look at this chest alone. Time to go below deck. Don't really need anything from there. I may come back and get all these beds. Or if not all the beds, a lot of them. Oh, I saw the chicken. Stash those in there. Come down here. Where did that come from? How many times have I run past that cobweb? Now come back just for the beds. I don't think I missed anything over here. Or anything that's worth taking. I know the beds aren't the most valuable item here, but that is less beds I have to craft, and I'll just most likely have to dye a bunch of these different colors. Because I know I'm probably running low on beds. I have this now. Oh, I got 14 white beds. Damn. And the progress is just so slow with these guys. Except for the military hall. But I think I'm gonna go ahead call this episode there. It's kind of a longer one, I realize. But you guys have a good one. Bye bye.